Hey everyone, Albedo238 here again, and I'm here yet with another video. Well, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is coming up next week, and I am very excited for it. It's going to be so awesome, and I expect a lot of other people out there are very excited for it. But, so with that said, I'm kind of here to talk about my ideas for some Marvel vs. Capcom 3 DLC. Now, so far, I think the character roster is very good. I think definitely they have added some more obscure characters from the Marvel side. You know, like I wasn't expecting to see characters like MODOK or She-Hulk. You know, well, She-Hulk maybe a little bit, but definitely not MODOK. I was definitely not expecting to see him. Yeah, that was a pretty bold move on Capcom's part to put MODOK in the game, or Marvel, you know, to have MODOK put in. You know, whoever decided to put him in. You know, but so far the character roster is pretty good, I have to say. And with Jill Valentine and Shuma Gorath appearing as DLC this March, or you know, if you get, or you can get them automatically if you get the special edition version of the game. I hope I did, because after reserving the game, yeah, I hope I get the special edition as for doing that. We'll find out, though, you know, come the 15th of February. But, with that said, I want to talk about some ideas for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 DLC. You know, hopefully some characters that will be added. Now, first off, we do need to see more symbiote characters like Venom and Carnage. Those would be great, especially Carnage. He would definitely be very unique, in many ways. You know, much more shape-shifting, you know, the shape-shift is symbiote and different kinds of weapons and stuff like that. That would definitely be very cool. So yeah, that would be great on his part. And Venom, we definitely need to see him. He's been in the past in both Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. He's been in those two games. Definitely need to see him. I know we get Spider-Man in his symbiote suit as an alternate color, but still, we do need Venom. Let's see, one character that definitely needs to be added, and I would love to see, is Doctor Strange. He would be very cool. He'd be kind of like to Marvel vs. Capcom what Rose is to Street Fighter. I think, you know, he kind of uses more mystical powers and stuff like that. Very cool. Let's see, Ghost Rider. Definitely needs to be added. I think he would be an excellent character. I don't see why he can't get a spot in the Marvel vs. Capcom game. He just needs to be added. And yeah, I know we got Dormammu with the flaming head and such, but Ghost Rider just needs to be added. You know, no doubt about it. Let's see. You know, like I said, with Capcom adding more obscure characters, you know, like MODOK and Taskmaster, characters that most of us people out there are not very familiar with. I think one I think a much more obscure character that would be pretty good, you know, would be Vision. You know, because you'd be kind of unique to see how he fights. You know, with being able to change his density. I think he'd be overall great. You know, well, I don't know about great, but he'd definitely be unique. Let's see, War Machine. I think now someone may accuse him of being an Iron Man clone, but I think if he kind of keep him how they did with him in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where he fires missiles instead of beams, and kind of make him fight a little more like how he did in Iron Man 2. I think that would be pretty good. You know, you're giving like Gatling guns or machine guns to fight with. Definitely would be pretty good. You know, so in that, you know, just have him fight like that. He'd be a unique character. You know, be very unique from Iron Man. So in every way, you know, I can't say much more. I think he needs to return. Well, see, another character that I've heard many people really wanting is Black Panther. Personally, I don't know how he'd fight. You know, I don't know what kind of movesets he would be given. But since some people out there have been asking for him, you know, have wanted to see him, I guess we could add him in there. And naturally, we need a few more X-Men characters. Nightcrawler, like Nightcrawler would be great. I know I heard Nightcrawler was killed in the comics, but well, this is Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, it's kind of a little bit non-canon from the comics, and I think if in that, I think Nightcrawler would be great. You know, he might be a little cheap with his teleport ability. Not like we got enough guys with teleport abilities anyway, but I think Nightcrawler could definitely use it in some unique ways because it is his mutant ability, and yeah, you could definitely use it in some pretty cool hyper combos. And we definitely need to see other characters like Cyclops, Gambit, and Juggernaut return. I have heard from some people that Cyclops and Gambit were deconfirmed, but that's, I don't know if Capcom has really said that just yet. If they have, you know, then I guess we could scratch them out. But I think we need to get some more X-Men characters in there. There are definitely more I would like to see. Don't know if we'll get them, but we could definitely use a few more. And we could definitely, it would also be cool to see a Fantastic Four character like the Thing, but I doubt we'll get one because we got Super Skrull. And you know, one of the things that Galactus said, you know, in the video, you know, like he said, I doubt we'll get to see any Fantastic Four characters. It sucks, but I guess that's life. Now, as far as Capcom characters are concerned, we definitely need to see Mega Man. Okay, we've got Tron from Mega Man Legends, we've got Zero from Mega Man X. We definitely need to get Mega Man himself in there. I don't know which Mega Man we'll get, you know, if we'll get the classic one or X. I doubt we'll get X. I heard someone say X is deconfirmed, so, you know, I guess we can always hope for the classic Mega Man. And keeping with the Mega Man theme, I definitely want to see Bass. You know, that's my personal preference, I think, and it would be nice to see how he... I guess he could have him fight like how he did in Mega Man and Bass. You know, where he kind of like he aims his buster in any direction. I think that would be very unique. So yeah. Now as for some Darkstalker characters, I would like to see John Talbane. You know, we've got Amaterasu as a wolf character. You know, we've got her as a wolf. But John Talbane, he needs to be added. He's got a great move set. I think he's got some. And I think he's just perfect for, you know, for Marvel vs. Cap, for, you know, for Versus series standards. I think he's just perfect for it. And then Dimitri would be great. You know, he's kind of ties with Morgan as one of the mains of Darkstalkers, and he is Morgan's rival in a way. So I think Dimitri needs to be added. Yeah, I don't see why they can't add him. He needs to have a spot in there. And of course, we need to see BB Hood return. You know, she was a great character for the most part. I think she was definitely one of the better Darkstalker characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. A lot better than Anacris to me. She, like, her cool hunting hyper combo was a great move, and I think it'd be great to see her back in action. Let's see. We definitely need to see an Onimusha character. Now, sad to say, I've never played an Onimusha game, but I heard that as far as characters go, Samanosuke is very popular. You know, and for the most part, I think he'd be great. You know, and maybe playing the game might probably get me into Onimusha, maybe. But yeah, I think we do need to see an Onimusha character, and I think he's one of the more popular characters, so we need to get him added as DLC. Now, Capcom, you know, being known for adding more obscure characters and such into their list that we'd never expect to see. You know, I know they did that with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like adding Sun and Amingo. You know, characters we would never expect to see in the Versus series. I think for a more obscure character, it would be cool to see Vanessa Schneider from PNO3. And yeah, I heard that the game is not very good. Okay, I know, the game was not all that great, but I think with her kind of unique moveset, you know, her unique fighting style that she did in that game, it would definitely be unique to see how it would play out in the Versus series. So yeah, it'd be cool to get her added. Then of course we need a few more Street Fighter characters. Like for instance, I'd like to see a Street Fighter 3 character like, you know, Alex or Yoon or Dudley. Though I think as far as Street Fighter 3 characters are concerned, I'd like to see Ibuki. I think she'd be perfect for it. I think she'd be all around great, you know. And yeah, I think she's got a perfect moveset. I think she's got a perfect moveset for it. That's just my opinion. And of course, we need to see returning Street Fighter characters like Guile, Bison, Ken, and Sakura. I know we've got Kuma and Ryu, but Ken needs to be added. I think he needs to be. And Guile was definitely a great character. He was a character I actually mained in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. He's one of the characters aside from Cable or Ryu or Iron Man. I mained Guile in that game, you know, because he's got some great air combo properties, you know, and yeah, definitely he needs to return. And there's always more characters we can always hope to see, like Strider Hugh, you know, we could hope to see him return, you know. He definitely needs to return. Hopefully he'll be nerfed a little bit, so he won't be quite as cheap and broken as he was in the past games. But yeah, that's what I'm just hoping for that. But yeah, we can always expect to see him again. And you know, like I said, there's always more characters that can be added. I don't know what Capcom will do as far as DLC is concerned. But we can always hope for the best. You know. Anyway, that's my ideas. That's my thoughts. Tell me what you think. Tell me what ideas you would have for other Marvel characters or Capcom characters. You know, just give me your ideas. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of my ideas. And yeah. So that'll be all. This is Albedo238 signing off, and hopefully I'll be able to fight anyone out there who gets the game. So, later.